What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video here on Muddy Beards 4x4. Today we're talking about Weld-on Axle Tie down brackets. Should you buy them? Should you waste your time installing them, welding them onto your axles? Stick around. Now this video is not going to be very detailed about strapping your whole vehicle down to the trailer or whatever you're towing with, but let's go under the Jeep and I'll show you the way that I strap it down, the straps that I use, and a couple different ways that you could strap it down and why I want to use these weld-on axle brackets. So the axle straps that I use are from Bulldog Winch. These are about 160 bucks. And what's really cool about it is it has a sleeve over it and it has this movable attachment piece here with the locking mechanism. So it's super secure and you can move this up and down depending on how thick your axle is or whatever you're strapping down. So I take it up and around the axle right here, lock it in there, and boom, you're done. So the issue that I have is this axle lower bracket right here has kind of a sharp edge. Once you hit it on a few rocks, which like I have, it's like a razor sharp edge, and it's right where this axle strap is. So hopefully you can see it. This thing is ripped about, not that far, but like a quarter of an inch in, and that's just from rubbing on the lower axle bracket here. Once you start going down the road, the Jeep starts moving around, this kind of settles into, there's a lot of different little spots and things for it to kind of settle into. And so when I'm driving, I have to tighten this down, the straps down on mine, at least 2 times on the trip. Like I'll go load it up, strap it down, it'll be tight, go to the gas station. Sometimes it'll be tight, sometimes it won't be tight. And then I'll get to the trailhead and I'll strap it down again before I hit the dirt road because it loosens up a little bit. And that's just because the nature of it going over different spots. So another option is similar to this is from Harbor Freight. It's just a similar strap that goes around like this. Then you can use your standard, cheap strap that's not the really expensive ones down to your trailer just like that. But you're going to run into the same situation of this rubbing on the axle brackets and rubbing on the suspension, rubbing on all the stuff here, which could lead to them coming loose and to abrasion on the straps themselves. Now these brackets that I have are from Barnes 4-Wheel Drive. They're about $11 a piece. If you guys want 10% off Barnes 4-Wheel Drive, make sure you click the link in the description or use our coupon code. We have that for you guys, so you guys can get a discount there at Barnes 4-Wheel Drive. So what this bracket is going to do is going to allow me to hook this onto there. It's solid and it's not going to move, it's not going to loosen up, it's not going to move around at all compared to wrapping it around the whole axle itself. So I know that typically I have it right here, the strap comes out and it touches the tire, so I want to have this kind of out as far as possible, and this is going to be it right there. I'm going to cut the edge off of this one so it'll go around this bracket, and I'll just put it right here and weld it on. The other side I'm going to have another issue because my lower track bar bracket that I don't use anymore, that's all bent up, is in the way. So I'll have to cut that off, get the plasma cutter out and cut that off, and then weld it in. So I already painted the inside of these like a half hour ago just so they don't rust on the inside. And so all we gotta do is clean up the areas and weld them on. It's pretty simple. And then we'll move around and do it on the rear end. So I have the Jeep flipped around in the garage and I'm working on some rear axle brackets, some new ones. So it's going to be super easy to install these tie downs on the back of the axle here. I already have it cleaned up, and all we got to do is just weld it on and we are good to go. Anytime I weld on stuff, I always clean up the area that I'm welding with acetone because it really helps the weld. It kind of cleans all the contaminants and stuff off of it, and it definitely makes a difference. So I would recommend always cleaning up your metal, even your bare metal, your clean metal that's allegedly brand new. You still want to clean that up too because it might have oils and stuff. Well, there you go. I got these tie downs all wrapped up. Make sure you check out Barnes 4-Wheel Drive. Use the codes MuddyBeards at checkout, or click the link in the description. We'll automatically give you 10% off. Like I said, these are like 11 bucks a piece. Super cheap. You can knock these out in a couple hours if you have all the right tools. And if you want to check me out on social media, I am at MuddyBeards4x4. Check out our website, muddybeards4x4.com. We got shirts, stickers, stuff like that, and a bunch of other sponsors and discount codes for you guys. And until next time, guys, we will see you on the trail.